Georgia brings 4. Chambliss will go down in a heap in the pocket. He never got it out of the pocket, and we tackle him back at the 8-yard line. The 2-point conversion try fails, and the score remains Rebels 12, Georgia 6. Kristen Miller got to him first, and Quintavious Johnson also helped collapse that pocket for the Dogs on the extra point try, or the 2-point try. So 10:33 to go. Second quarter, Ole Miss back in the lead here in the Sugar Bowl as we check in with Shock again on the Attorney Ken Nugent sidelines. DJ.
All right, fellas, got a quick injury update. Raylan Winslow went into the locker room. He's out for now with a lower body injury. Out for now.
All right, Shock, thanks very much. Another defensive player going down, at least for the time being.
Georgia's second leading tackler, his helmet off.
Personal foul, face mask.
Daquan Wright. Snap it back. Chambliss wants to run behind the tight end. Now he bops out to the left, and he's running an open field and chased down by KJ Bolden, the safety. Lacey out to the left. Chambliss, shotgun snap, rolls to the right and throws it into the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Rebels near the back line of the end zone with the catch. Falling down, Luke Haas from Arkansas, a transfer from Arkansas, made the catch in the back part of the end zone. That's only his 3rd catch of the season and his 1st touchdown of the year. Lost a yard back to the 30. So it's 3rd and 5 from our own 30. Cash in the backfield on 3rd down. Lucky in motion, handed to Jones. Trying to outrace a man to the edge, and he gets there and gets the 1st down, running on an angle to the left. He stiff-armed Chambers, the linebacker, kept him at bay, kept on running to the sideline, got the missed call.
That was a late hit out of bounds by Ole Miss.
All right, keep tally now. That's at least 2. From the 38. Toss sweep to the right side to Bowens. Blocking breaks down wide to the right between the hash and the numbers, and TJ Banks, a safety from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, will make the stop and get Chauncey Bowens on.
To force that cut back up and the tackle for loss.
A little bit of misdirection on that last play. We toss it to the right while we had a man in motion to the near side. Stockton in the pocket, now bouncing and rolling to the right. Ole Miss with pressure, and they're going to get him back on the 35. That's what he was preparing to do, and then for some reason he changed his mind and held on to it. 3rd and long for the Dogs from our 35. We trail 12-7 here in the second. Throw it at the Branch. He ducks under the tackle. Branch 40. Makes a man miss. 45, 50. Oh, what a run. Zachariah Branch. Vintage ZB right there for the Dogs. He just ducked under him like a boxer, avoiding punches. And then he made another man miss with a change of direction. 1st and 10, Dogs at midfield. Man in motion to the right, and I hand off to Frazier at right tackle, and Ole Miss eats impactful plays. 2nd and a long 9 for the Dogs, just inches into Ole Miss territory. Right on the big Sugar Bowl logo, middle of the field. Gunner slings it out to Frazier, caught, 50, 40. Ahead of his blockers, 30, near sideline, 25, and shoved out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Trailing 12-7, 5.5 to play in the half. Gunner under center, Bell in motion. Handoff, Big McCray, and Josh will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Tried to bounce out right. Back in at left guard, and then Monroe Freeling at left tackle. Play fake Gunner going for the end zone, down the line, or down the seam rather, and it's broken up right on the goal line. Talon Taylor was. Ole Miss folks getting loud across the way.
Man coverage on the right side on Kobe Young.
3rd and 12 for the Dogs. On the Ole Miss 27, Stockton pressured in the pocket, ducks and rolls to the right side. Man open in the flat. Cash Jones caught at the 22. Jones makes a man miss, 15, cuts inside at the 5, down to the 1-yard line. Cash money.
Oh, what ability from Gunner Stockton. I know he got out of the pocket, extended.
26 yards on the gain, goal to go. Gunner gonna keep it. Drive in, touchdown right behind that big, massive offensive line. And Georgia back in the lead.
hit me in the head and neck area. The next play, I want to call my own number and run it right up the gut. Atta boy, 14.
Tries on the way from Peyton Woodring, kicking to our left. Snap, Gunner holds, Peyton kicks between the pipes, it's good.
Tough play, heady play, being able to extend it, but boy, he took a shot under the chin.
Georgia's kick by Woodring from right to left, going to come down returnable, but they take a fair catch at the 3-yard line. Isaiah Hartrop will call the fair catch at the 3, and they'll take the ball at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 Rebels on their 36. They trail Georgia 14-12. Chambliss wants to fire, and he does. Caught. 2:49 and ticking. Time remaining here in the second quarter. Georgia with a 2-point lead. And a handoff to Lacey. Oh, foul ball came out. Georgia's going to pick it up. Dalen Everett going to take it to the house. 10-5. Touchdown on a scoop and score. Elijah Griffin may have forced it out on the edge on Kewan Lacey. Ball came bouncing out, picked up in front of the Ole Miss sideline by Dalen Everett. He had a convoy and ran unimpeded into the end zone for the touchdown on the fumble recovery.
It was Elijah Griffin on the uppercut, coming around the backside of the tackle, swinging up at the ball, punches it out the top of Kewan Lacey. What a play.
Dogs 20, Ole Miss 12, point after on the way. That Georgia touchdown, the defensive variety, brought to you by Conecuh Sausage, the official smoked sausage of the Georgia Bulldogs. We got a man late coming out for Georgia. Now Ole Miss will be given time to substitute with 6 seconds to go. They made Georgia, they're going to slow trot it off, and the play clock runs out. Ole Miss was in no hurry after Georgia had a late substitution.
Penalty, the try will be played.
And Georgia opted not to use a timeout on the extra point, and they're going to back us up 5 yards on the point after for come up 5 more and give that one a shot. Dogs 21, Ole Miss 12. Defensive score, first of the year for the Dogs. Dalen Everett picks up the fumble, the scoop, and the score as Everett returned it. How far was that fumble returned? Did anybody see that? Around 30 yards or so. We'll get it when we come back. 2:34 remaining in the half. Dogs 21, Ole Miss 12. First half. Back with you in the Piedmont Healthcare Radio booth here in the Superdome in New Orleans. Sugar Bowl, Georgia 21, Ole Miss 12. 46-yard fumble recovery and a return for a touchdown by Dalen Everett. The fumble was forced by Elijah Griffin, the freshman lineman, and the man who coughed it up, Kewan Lacey, the Ole Miss running back. Dogs with their largest lead of the game at 9. Kickoff, Peyton Woodring from right to left. Hangs it up, a high spinning kick, going to come down right on the goal line, caught by Isaiah Hartrop, who will take a fair catch there, and Ole Miss will have the football on the 25-yard line. Dogs got